Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Denzel Georgeson, and I'm the Vice President of the Prince of Wales Alumni Association in Georgia. Usually at this time of the year, we would have celebrated our Evening of Elegance, commonly known as the EOE. It's a dinner and dance during which we inform our guests of our achievements for that year and our plans for the future. Unfortunately, the EOE will not be held this year, but we welcome you to our first and hopefully our last virtual EOE. So on behalf of the members of the Prince of Wales Alumni Association in Georgia, I'd like to let you know that the primary purpose of this association is to raise funds to support the Prince of Wales School in Freetown, Sierra Leone, as we celebrate 95 years of the school's founding in 1925 and 17 years since the founding of the Georgia chapter. We would like to thank you all for your support over the years. You, our guests here tonight, have helped fund these projects and interventions through your generous support of our organization, and for this, we do express our heartfelt gratitude. We are confident that the support we have provided to the school through your generous donations will go a long way to improve the performance of the students at the Prince of Wales School. I will now introduce our mistress of ceremony for tonight's event. She is no other but Mrs. Aissata Momoh. Mrs. Aissata Momoh is a nurse practitioner here in Atlanta, Georgia, and she is also a founding member of the St. Joseph Secondary School Alumni Association in Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Aissata Momoh.
Good evening. Good evening to everybody around the globe, Africa, Europe, as well as anywhere you're watching from all over the world. So, my role today is very simple. It is twofold. One is not to bore you to death. The next one is to help the Prince of Wales Alumni Association achieve their goal. Their goal is very simple. It's not that much for some of you, but some of you might think this is a lofty goal. But when we finish and when the event progresses, you will see how important and dire the needs are for the school. It's only $20,000. That's all it is, $20,000. Now, I was doing the math at home before I came. If two people give $10,000 each, that's it, we met our goal. 4 people, 5,000, we met our goal. 8 people, 2,500, we've met our goal. 16 people, 1,250, we met our goal, and so on and so forth. If 256 people give $80 a piece, just $80 a piece, we've met our goal. The good thing about the pandemic and what has happened, we're able to reach people far and wide. We're able to reach people in Africa, people in Australia, people in Europe, everywhere in the world. I would be very, very, very sad if we're not able to reach 200. And I'm sure Prince of Wales will. And since we're all friends of Prince of Wales, we do not want them to look bad. We want them to achieve their goal tonight. So throughout the evening, I will be telling you, giving you updates about how much we've raised so far.
Oh yeah. Hey. Hallelujah. 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 Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yeah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing from the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Oh, oh, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh, did you see? Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing from the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
To you, our distinguished ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, and my fellow Prince Williams, greetings and welcome to our 2020 virtual evening of elegance. COVID-19 may have quieted down our normal way of doing things, but we were able to regroup and improvise different ways to maintain some sense of normalcy. Today, I'm excited to speak to you about the current state of affairs at our beloved Prince of Wales School. Our global alumni partnership as a whole has netted us the following: the distribution of personal protective equipment to the school, as well as the Connaught Hospital and the Kiangma Road Hospital to help fight the COVID-19 pandemic, a solid analysis of our school's infrastructure and asset, a shipment of more than 4,000 exercise books, a shipment of biology laboratory equipment and 37 desktop computers, implementation of a virtual learning program to aid the students with national examination test taking, installation of 20 solar LED lights on 7-foot concrete footing poles to provide safety and security. And above all, our ongoing fundraising for the implementation of a new quality science and mathematics curricular program, which will commence in January of 2021.
But morning, and happy Christmas. But Justina, you know if St. John Church keep today? I think say then keep service so. But for me, na boxing me they go. Happy Christmas to you too.
Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gifts. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. Christmas morning we go to church. We sing and pray, then come back home. We settle down to Christmas lunch, pepper soup, cassava, and wheat bitter. Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gifts. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gifts. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. Christmas afternoon at the beach, we all sing Happy Christmas, we not die, yo. Bring all your families and friends around, let us celebrate the birth of Christ. Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gifts. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gifts. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. Night and song we hear back home, from Lonely Beach to Carnegie. There's one more day to celebrate, cause in Sierra Leone we do Boxing Day. Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gift. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. Christmas, Freetown style. Don't have to spend a fortune on gifts. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all. We're celebrating Jesus Christ who was born this day to save us all.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error hiding, till He appears and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of streams of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise His holy name. Christ is the Lord, the ever praise we, His blood and glory evermore proclaim. His blood and
Jerusalema ikhaya lami, ilondoloze uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema ikhaya lami, ilondoloze uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze ngishilana, ilondoloze, 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 zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe nami. Jerusalema ikhaya lami, ilondoloze uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema ikhaya lami, ilondoloze uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe nami. dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe nami, dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze